Men over 60, avoid these 3 vegetables. They rapidly decrease testosterone levels. If you're a man over 60 and have been advised to increase your vegetable intake for better health, it's important to take a moment to consider that one of the vegetables in your fridge could be contributing to your decreasing energy levels, enlarged prostate, and diminishing erections. Your decline in masculinity is not a result of aging, but rather a consequence of consuming what societal norms deem healthy. I'm Dr. Lena, specializing in helping men in their 60s, 70s, and 80s restore vitality and sexual health through natural methods. I specialize in men's health and have consistently observed that the best solutions often come from dietary choices rather than medication. What if I informed you that certain vegetables indeed contain unknown compounds that may elevate estrogen levels, contribute to arterial stiffness, and lead to inflammation in the prostate? Even more concerning, well-intentioned specialists assert that most of them are beneficial for heart health. The paradox lies in the fact that the foods intended to provide relief may actually be causing you more pain. In this video, I will discuss 3 overlooked vegetables that many men tend to disregard, yet research suggests they can assist in restoring vitality, to enhance your prostate health, elevate your confidence, and improve blood circulation in just a few days. If circulation, testosterone, and libido matter to you, there are 3 vegetables you should eliminate from your diet immediately. Keep an eye out for more tips on preparing these vegetables to maximize their nutritional benefits, ensuring you maintain your strength well into your 80s. You'll gain a whole new perspective on your veggies once you uncover the reality. Before we delve into these surprising insights regarding the vegetables that could be quietly affecting your well-being, please hit the subscribe button and activate the notification bell to make sure you never miss any content focused on maintaining strength, intelligence, and confidence after turning 60. If you find this information helpful, please indicate by typing 1 in the comments. If not, please enter 0 so I can continue improving these films for your benefit. All right, let's start with something that might surprise many of you. Let's uncover the first vegetable that could be the main reason behind your declining energy levels, even though it has a strong reputation for being healthy. I would like to recount an experience involving a patient I once cared for. James, a 68-year-old retired school principal, was married to the love of his life and possessed a sharp mind, yet there was something crucial that seemed to be missing. With a look of confusion and a hint of silent embarrassment, he stepped into my office. "My overall health is fine, but I feel different than I used to." He expressed that his energy levels are depleted, he feels fatigued, and the passion in the bedroom has completely diminished. We performed a series of experiments. Even with a slightly elevated cholesterol level and a healthy heart, one aspect was particularly noteworthy. His testosterone levels were on the lower side, while his estrogen levels were notably elevated for a man of his age. I asked him about his diet at that time. James shared with me that years ago, he made the switch from red meat and dairy to more heart-friendly choices such as tofu, soy milk, and edamame for snacks, following the advice of his cardiologist. At that moment, the pieces began to align perfectly. Consider reducing or eliminating soy from your diet as a primary step. While often viewed favorably, soy contains a significant amount of phytoestrogens, which are plant-derived compounds that mimic the effects of the female hormone estrogen in males. This is crucial for individuals over 60. Your natural testosterone levels are gradually decreasing at this stage of your life. Including substances in your diet that act similarly to estrogen can further disrupt hormonal balance. What are the practical implications of this? Decreased sexual desire, a more fatigued physique, and for numerous individuals like James, inconsistent or absent erections. There are other significant concerns as well. The regularity with which it permeates your diet, often unnoticed in processed snacks, protein bars, sauces, and meat alternatives, is concerning. The affordability and health-conscious image of soy make it highly favored in the industry. Your male hormones, on the other hand, are attuned to the facts at hand. James was prepared to give it a try, even though he had his doubts. The approach was straightforward. Clean protein sources replaced soy. He came back with renewed strength in just a few weeks. A month later, I received a handwritten thank you note from his wife. All it conveyed was, "Doctor, you brought my husband back to me. Am I suggesting that soy is harmful? Numerical value. Nonetheless, a nutritious diet is one that should be approached with caution by men over 60, especially those dealing with fatigue or performance issues." Continuing with the idea that even healthy foods can have hidden drawbacks, our next vegetable is quite surprising. A significant number of individuals incorporate it into their diets. However, in its most refined state, it could be leading to ongoing inflammation, potentially causing arteries to stiffen and redirecting blood flow away from essential areas. You'll be astonished by its prevalence. Corn serves as a fundamental ingredient found in countless dishes globally. I want to emphasize this point clearly. The corn on the cob you enjoy at a BBQ is not what I'm referring to. I am referring to corn, which is a fundamental component of our modern diet. Corn serves as a key ingredient in the production of corn syrup, cornstarch, corn oil, and numerous other processed products. I would like to present Robert, a 62-year-old man who came to me regarding a concerning matter. Along with erectile dysfunction, he was also dealing with persistent fatigue and joint discomfort. By substituting butter with margarine made from vegetable oil, typically sourced from corn, he was aligning his actions with his ethical beliefs. His efforts to preserve his well-being appeared to worsen the circumstances which troubled him. Robert was worried about persistent inflammation. It was an invisible yet powerful adversary. Corn is particularly rich in omega-6 fatty acids, especially in its processed forms. Our bodies need omega-6 fatty acids, but it is essential to maintain a careful balance with omega-3 fatty acids, found in walnuts, flaxseed, and fish. The equilibrium has been disrupted by contemporary eating habits. The consumption of omega-6 fatty acids is excessively elevated, reaching levels that are up to 20 times greater than recommended. A persistent state of low-grade inflammation occurs in your body when this ratio is imbalanced. Envision it as a small, persistent flame that continuously burns within you. This inflammation damages the endothelium, the sensitive tissue that coats your arteries. What does the endothelium produce, you inquire? Nitric oxide. The ability to produce nitric oxide diminishes when it is compromised. The result? Blood vessels that become rigid and diminish in flexibility. There is a notable reduction in blood circulation to the penis and other areas of the body. Moreover, inflammation is linked to joint pain, fatigue, and even an increase in prostate size. The inflammation contributing to the hardening of Robert's arteries was, surprisingly, being worsened by his heart-healthy diet. For Robert, the approach appeared clear-cut. By incorporating fatty fish such as salmon and high-quality fish oil supplements, we greatly increased his omega-3 intake while removing processed seed oils like corn and soy from his diet. The change was remarkable in just 1 month. His vascular health was evidently on the rise as his joint discomfort diminished, his morning energy was restored, and he started to experience morning erections for the first time in years. Please review the labels carefully. Be aware that your choices may be fueling the inflammation that is hindering your well-being if you encounter maize oil, soy oil, or corn syrup. This brings us to the third and most paradoxical adversary. When consumed incorrectly, a vegetable commonly found in detox smoothies and nutritious salads could be hindering the absorption of the mineral essential for testosterone production in men. And now for the vegetable that often catches my patients off guard. While this cuisine is often celebrated within the health community, it harbors a concerning secret, particularly for men over the age of 60. I am referring to spinach, particularly large quantities of raw spinach. While it might appear paradoxical, let me clarify by referencing William, a 67-year-old recreational marathon runner who was diligently striving to uphold his fitness levels. He thought he was providing his body with ample nutrients by beginning each day with a sizable green smoothie packed with raw spinach. His blood work, however, indicated a different outcome. Even with a diet rich in zinc, his testosterone levels remained low, and his zinc levels were notably deficient. Furthermore, he expressed concern over the lack of his sexual drive. William's concerns stemmed not from his diet, but from the way it affected his body. Oxalate is the compound that poses a significant challenge in this context. Raw spinach is among the top sources of oxalates. Oxalates act as small thieves of nutrients within the digestive system. Before absorption occurs, they bind to essential minerals and extract them from your system. Zinc is a mineral that oxalates tend to absorb excessively. And as we've discussed, zinc is incredibly valuable for men. This element plays a vital role in testosterone production and maintaining prostate health. Consequently, William was unknowingly depriving his body of the essential mineral crucial for maintaining his vitality with every sip of that remarkably nutritious green smoothie. Am I suggesting that one should avoid consuming spinach? Definitely not. Spinach is rich in magnesium and various other minerals. The manner in which we approach things, rather than the specifics of what we are dealing with, is crucial. Boiling spinach, even for just a few minutes, greatly reduces its oxalate levels, enhancing your body's ability to absorb essential minerals. In just a few weeks, William experienced an increase in his testosterone and zinc levels after he switched from a raw smoothie to an omelette filled with sautéed spinach. Now that you understand the hidden challenges your plate faces, let's change perspectives. To effectively enhance your strength, circulation, and hormonal balance, it's time to explore 3 often overlooked vegetables that you should incorporate into your diet immediately. Now that you understand the possible challenges you may face, let's turn the tables. Let's focus on the robustness of the reconstruction process. For men over 60, I think there are 3 vegetables that are essential. They are neither expensive nor unusual. In reality, many individuals tend to overlook these issues due to their common occurrence. The beet stands out as our primary champion, undeniably enhancing circulation. Your ultimate ally is beets, if inadequate circulation is the adversary. Do you remember James's view on the system's absence of pressure? The straightforward response to that is beets. Nitrates in food are found in some of the most plentiful natural sources. When you consume beets, your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, the key molecule responsible for relaxing and opening blood vessels, allowing for vigorous circulation throughout the body, is nitric oxide. Picture it as a method to convert a bent garden hose into a powerful firefighting tool. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition indicates that drinking beet juice can significantly lower blood pressure and improve the health of arterial linings. However, the aspect that many individuals tend to miss is this. The method of consuming beets holds significant importance. The appeal of beets is lessened when they undergo pickling or preservation processes. A significant portion of those beneficial nitrates is compromised by the intense heat necessary for canning and extended storage periods. Moreover, the pickling process includes a brining method that saturates beets with vinegar and sodium, potentially constricting your arteries and negating the benefits you aim to achieve. Fresh beets, whether grated in a salad, lightly roasted, or steamed, are crucial for their benefits. Even with its guidance, our second hero stands out as a master of hormonal equilibrium: broccoli. The equilibrium between testosterone and estrogen is truly essential for vitality, yet many men tend to focus solely on testosterone. The situation is clear. Broccoli stands out as a highly beneficial vegetable for individuals over 60, especially in terms of supporting prostate health and aiding in the detoxification of estrogen. However, it is effective only when it is prepared correctly. Broccoli, similar to cauliflower and other cruciferous vegetables, contains a compound called sulforaphane. This substance is groundbreaking. It reduces overall inflammation, supports the liver's detox processes, and, crucially for older men, assists in removing excess estrogen, fostering a healthy testosterone balance. However, there is an important consideration to keep in mind. Sulforaphane is highly susceptible to heat exposure. Most of this therapeutic component is lost when broccoli is overcooked, or, even more detrimentally, microwaved. What remains is a barren stem that offers fiber, certainly, but lacks the protection your maturing body requires. Do you remember the patient named Robert who presented with bloating and a hazy appearance? Initially, he asserted that he consumed broccoli nightly. However, he replied, "I microwave it for 5 minutes until it's really soft," when I asked how. Unbeknownst to him, he was undermining the very nutrient his body desperately needed. He was eating food intended to enhance his masculinity, yet the preparation rendered it ineffective. He started to observe subtle changes when we opted to steam broccoli for just 3 or 4 minutes, or even enjoy it raw with a healthy dip. His vitality slowly started to come back, his nightly urination decreased, and his mind became clearer. It's a small change, but every detail matters for men in their 60s. Repeated behaviors can have beneficial or detrimental effects. Many individuals think they are making healthy choices by increasing their vegetable intake as advised. Yet they often overlook the significant effect that cooking methods can have on the nutritional value of those vegetables. Overcooking broccoli not only diminishes its taste but also robs your body of a powerful compound that plays a crucial role in prostate health. This brings us to our final and third overlooked champion, and this is the silent guardian of your testosterone, gentlemen, mushrooms. Indeed, fungi. Specifically, the common white button mushrooms that are readily available at any grocery store. They serve a purpose that extends well beyond being mere toppings for salads or pizza. They serve as an authentic source for promoting the hormonal health of men. I'd like to present to you William, the 67-year-old runner I referred to earlier. Despite the improvement in his zinc levels, he noticed that his libido and competitive drive remained diminished after adjusting his spinach intake. Although lacking strength, he experienced an improvement in his well-being. His hormonal puzzle was missing a crucial element. That component was a clever enzyme that becomes more active as individuals grow older. William was experiencing issues with an enzyme known as aromatase. Aromatase acts like a thief, stealing away testosterone. The body utilizes it to convert your essential testosterone into estrogen. The activity of aromatase in men tends to rise as they age, especially when there is a slight accumulation of belly fat. This enzyme is effectively taking testosterone from your body and transforming it into the female hormone before you have the chance to utilize it. This clarifies why William didn't feel at his peak, even with adequate zinc levels. Before long, his testosterone was converting into estrogen. The allure of mushrooms is found in their unique beauty. Research, including studies from the Beckman Research Institute, has demonstrated that simple white button mushrooms contain compounds that act as natural aromatase inhibitors. They do not directly enhance the production of testosterone. They act more like protectors instead. By inhibiting the enzyme responsible for converting your current testosterone into estrogen, they help preserve it. This indicates that a greater amount of testosterone stays in your bloodstream, allowing it to perform its role as free, active testosterone. Enhance your energy levels, sexual drive, cognitive sharpness, and physical strength. The final element fell into place when I began incorporating sautéed mushrooms with garlic and olive oil into William's diet a few times each week. A month or so later, he reached out to me. His voice carried a newfound resonance. "This is it, physician," he stated. "The drive has come back." The energy is not chaotic. It has been over a decade since I experienced such a sense of composed, self-assured strength. With each meal, he was diligently safeguarding his hormonal balance, That's all there is to it. Well-prepared broccoli for hormonal equilibrium, fresh beets to enhance circulation, and mushrooms to safeguard testosterone levels. These dishes lack current popularity. There is genuine research supporting these functional foods. The evidence suggests that the path to restoring your vitality is found in your diet rather than in medication. To ensure you maximize the benefits of each of these vegetables, let's consolidate everything with a clear action plan and the additional tip I mentioned. We've identified certain vegetables that you might want to avoid or handle with care, such as soy because of its hormonal implications, processed corn due to its inflammatory potential, and excessive raw spinach because of its ability to inhibit zinc absorption. We've identified 3 essential additions to your diet: mushrooms to support testosterone levels, properly prepared broccoli to help balance hormones, and fresh beets to enhance nitric oxide production in your body. As promised, for those of you who persevered to the end, here's an additional tip that will enhance your experience even further. We've talked about magnesium and zinc, but many men are unaware of a third mineral that can greatly boost testosterone levels. The often overlooked mineral for enhancing male vitality, boron, is your additional insight. Boron indeed. Although it is often overlooked as a trace mineral, research has demonstrated its significant potency. A blood protein known as SHBG binds to testosterone, rendering it inactive or ineffective, and its levels can be decreased by boron. Boron can elevate your free testosterone levels, which are crucial for strength, energy, and libido, by reducing SHBG. What are the methods for obtaining boron? High-priced supplements are not essential. Excellent options consist of items such as dates, raisins, and of course, the beloved avocado. Incorporating a few dates into your smoothie or enjoying a handful of raisins as a snack can enhance the usability of the testosterone produced by your body. It's the hidden influence that enhances all aspects. These are the fundamentals, but I know many of you are keen to delve deeper. We encourage you to take a moment to like, share, and leave a comment below if you found this video beneficial for yourself or someone you know. Your story, your questions, or even a heartfelt thank you could motivate another individual to embark on their journey towards better health. I have reviewed all the comments, and your suggestions will shape the future direction of this channel. Share this film with individuals over 60 who may be experiencing challenges with confidence, intimacy, or vitality. It could potentially have a more significant effect than any treatment available. Activate the notification bell and hit the subscribe button to stay updated on our upcoming discussions. Through collaboration, we can redefine the essence of aging with dignity. Your involvement in this project and the confidence you've placed in us are greatly valued.